As Prince Harry marked his 40th birthday this past weekend, you can bet that Meghan Markle was right there to make sure her husband's special day didn't overshadow her own need for the limelight. What better way to ensure that she remained front and centre than by making a grand public appearance at a charity event? The setting for this latest spectacle? The annual George Zajfen Tennis Tournament benefiting the Alliance for Children's Rights. Of course, it wasn't just any old charity event, it was the perfect opportunity for Meghan to insert herself into the spotlight, even as she tried to look charitable and selfless. Meghan, in a quest to outshine Harry's birthday festivities, chose to dazzle, or rather, drab at the tennis match. She wore a jeweler heritage mini-dress which may have been described as effortlessly chic by a PR team, but looked more like a beige blob with aspirations of becoming a porridge-coloured fashion forks pass. Perhaps she was aiming for understated elegance, but what she achieved was a look that could only be described as bland and decidedly unflattering. But don't worry, according to Hello magazine, Meghan still managed to dazzle because, of course, their reporting must cater to her narcissistic need for constant validation. Harry, meanwhile, opted for a more casual ensemble, a white t-shirt, jacket and slacks. His choice of attire was about as exciting as Meghan's beige outfit, but at least he wasn't trying to outshine anyone with a sartorial disaster. Both Harry and Meghan made their grand entrance at the event, looking as though they were putting on a show for the cameras. Meghan, hiding behind Ray-Ban aviators, managed to strike a few poses with the usual intensity, while Harry posed without shades, clearly a gripping contrast that adds nothing to the story. The tournament was held in honour of George Zajfen's late son George and the Alliance for Children's Rights. Despite their best efforts to look philanthropic, Meghan and Harry's attendance was less about the cause and more about saving face after the recent negative press. The Hollywood Reporter had portrayed Meghan in a less than flattering light, accusing her of being a tyrannical bully. What better way to counteract this than by making a high-profile appearance at a children's charity event, right? Nothing says I'm a good person like showing up to an event without actually bringing your own children along. Indeed, Meghan's glaring omission of her children from the event raises questions. There's been a buzz circulating that at the George Zajfen Tennis Tournament, an attendee took the opportunity to question Meghan Markle about the conspicuous absence of her children. The question seemed to cut through the carefully curated facade of benevolence that Meghan and Prince Harry were presenting. The inquiry reportedly left Meghan momentarily flustered, highlighting the ongoing speculation about the whereabouts and even the existence of her children. This awkward exchange, if true, not only underscores the persistent public curiosity about the Sussexes' private lives, but also adds another layer of intrigue to their already complicated public image. Some might speculate that the children don't exist, but it's more likely that Meghan's keeping them out of the public eye to prevent them from stealing her spotlight. After all, having real children around might detract from a carefully curated image of charitable sophistication. The event, which aimed to support children in foster care, was used by Meghan and Harry as a backdrop for their own agenda. Their presence, sponsored by the foundation, the Archie Foundation, appeared to be more about public relations than genuine support. The Instagram post from the charity expressed gratitude for their support, but was more about leveraging their presence to boost their image, rather than making a real impact.